Okay, so I'm going to do one about love. You always have to have one or two about love. And because most of my life I've been not very good at relationships. I've messed up most of my relationships and they ended up ending. And I also was brought up as an only child. And I always wished when I was an only child that I had an older brother who would mentor me and school me a bit, because my dad didn't talk to me very much, so I didn't understand women at all. So this poem is written in the voice of my imaginary brother, and it's called Love Complex, because I've discovered that not only is love complex, but often we have a love complex, which makes you go mad, doesn't it? There's no audience participation in this one, so you're safe. You can breathe a sigh of relief, you don't have to do anything this one. And it's kind of done in the style, because when I first discovered girls when I was about 16, it was in the early 80s. And I'm sort of from London, I'm a London boy, black boy from London. And when I used to first started going out to pies and stuff like that, the kind of music they used to play was rare groove, Lovers Rock, and all that kind of vibe. Mastermind Sound System, Rap Attack, and all those guys. So that's where I brought, and so I've kind of got those melodies in my head. So it's done in that kind of style of melody. And Tom and Pema are going to do their ting underneath it. So yeah, do you want to kick off then, Tom? Eyes meet, magnetic attraction. She looks sweet, it's time for some action. Introduction like conversation, then deduction if it's progress you're making. Is she smiling? Is the ice breaking? Is she liking the line that you're taking? You start to charm, she touches your arm. Heartbeat fast but your voice stay calm. She shifts her stance, she gives you a glance. You take a chance, you ask her to dance. She likes your style, she likes your vibe. The shine in her eyes makes your pants come alive. Surprise, surprise, she gives up the digits. What, like a king? Yes, bruv, you did it. You call her up, you make a date. Wanna take her to a place you know'll be great. You pick her up, she's dressed to kill. Not sure if you score, but you hope you will. Make her feel like a queen, you know the drill. You're an alpha man, you gotta show your skill. You get to know what she's all about. She's a keeper without a doubt. You met your match, your love's roundabout. It feels so good, bro, you wanna shout. You wanna tell your mates that you're going out. And you can't be seen with no lager out. You can't be risking seeing the first pout. You're a don and you gotta just rinse it out. You take her home, she gives you a kiss. But you can't come in, she ain't that type of miss. But that's alright, it's just the first date. You know this girl will be worth the wait. Worth the wait, worth the wait. Love is a complex animal. It's totally multi-dimensional. Love is a complex animal. It's emotional and it's chemical. Love is a complex animal. It's hyper, super, psychological. Love is a complex animal. Love is complex, that's the context. It's a love complex. Next day is to the theatre, you take her. Now she knows you're a smooth operator. You take her home, she lets you in. She makes you coffee and you start to grin. You start to talk intimately. You start to feel electricity. She starts to breathe more heavily. Earth doesn't get more heavily. You start to kiss, you get it on. You think you're gonna get jiggy to the break of dawn. Then she pulls away and she tells you straight. She doesn't give it up on the second date. Your stiffy collapses, this is not a doddle. You were sure you were gonna get to wibble wobble. But then she says, we can still have a cuddle. But no monkey business that you get in a muddle. She needs to know if she can trust. You're beginning to think that you're not so bust. You're thinking lust, she's thinking love. You can't be thinking with your bollocks, brother. You hug and kiss, you stroke a bit. She even lets you play with her juicy bits. But that's it, you gotta hold it down. If you wanna be a prince, you better earn your crown. Next day, you cook a dinner. This time, you know you're on to a winner. Third time lucky, that's what they say. It's your night, bro, it's your lucky day. The gloves are all full power, full play. Sexy diva or like Beyonce. She's so sweet, you can't get enough. thought you knew, but you never knew love. She blows your mind, she rocks your world. You can't believe you got with this girl. You make her come and you make her come and you make her come until you think you're done, and then she wakes you up to make her come some more. You bump and grind till you're both too sore. Lord have mercy, the girl's a freak. Dreams do come true and life is sweet. Life is sweet. Love is a complex animal, it's totally multidimensional. Love is a complex animal, it's emotional and it's chemical. Love is a complex animal, it's hyper, super, psychological. Love is a complex animal, love is complex, that's the context, it's a love complex. Baby, baby, you have my attention. Baby, baby, let me take away your tension. Baby, baby, love is my intention. Baby, baby, you're the queen of my erection. Baby, baby, I love you so. Baby, baby, I'm digging on your flow. Baby, baby, I know you know. Baby, baby, you make my pole grow. All of a sudden, the honeymoon's up. Now you're drinking from a dark, half-empty cup. What you used to love put you in a huff. It was all so sweet, now what the fuck? She wants you to talk, she wants you to listen. She wants you to relax, she wants you to be driven. She wants you to be strong, she wants you to give in. She wants your children, but not the way you're living. She's changed, but she's not alone. 5 times a day you used to call her on the phone. Used to buy her flowers that would brighten up her home. Now you're complaining that she won't leave you alone. They're the symptoms, they're not the disease. Our hearts are locked, but we got the keys. The woman you love is a little girl too. The man she adores is a little boy blue. They're scared of her and they're scared of pain. Wounded children are all the same. Call it shadow or any other name. All that shame, there's always somebody to blame. Emotional repression leads to projection. Deep down we're all afraid of rejection. We build our armor to offer us protection, but only when we're open can we learn from the lesson. Emotional repression leads to projection. Deep down we're all afraid of rejection. We build our armor to offer us protection, but only when we're open can we learn from the lesson. Truth is your little kid needs love. Truth is romance ain't enough. Truth is we all know this stuff. Truth is love's fucking tough. Truth is your little kid needs love. Truth is romance ain't enough. Truth is we all know this stuff. Truth is love's fucking tough.